That was the trigger, and I decided to walk 1,000 kilometers from the border of Spain towards the west coast of Spain, and it was a 1,000 kilometer journey. It took me 30 days. It was a great experience because I started to try to reflect about God. I met a lot of Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Amana rasulu bima unzila ilaihim min rabbihi wal mu'minun. Kullun amana billahi wa malaikatihi wa kutubihi wa rusulihi. La nufariku baina ahadim min rusuli wa qalu sami'na wa ata'na ghufranaka rabbana wa ilaikal masir.
Assalamualaikum Sobat Alira. Kisah Mualaf kali ini datang dari seorang pria yang bernama Julien Drolon. Dia merupakan seorang Kristen Katolik yang dimana dia dibaptis sejak umur 2 tahun. Dia merupakan seorang musisi dan produser film yang berusia 40 tahun, berasal dari Prancis. Dulunya ia seorang musisi yang sering tur keliling dunia.
I was a Christian because my family baptized me when I was 2 years old, and then I at some point thought I should become a monk because I really like religion. I thought it gave sense to my life even as a kid. But then after my family didn't really encourage me so much to pursue that, they more encouraged me to become a Buddhist, or at least like a Buddhist. So I started to practice meditation, and it really helped me to calm me down and things like that. And then I tried many other type of spirituality like Kaki, which is a type of healing, shamanism. I tried to get interested in all type of religion.
Suatu ketika karena dia seorang musisi, dia berkeliling dunia untuk konser, bahkan dia bertemu dengan banyak musisi yang menjadi panutannya. Dia sering menggelar konser yang sangat mewah dan dihadiri banyak orang. Namun dia pernah merenung bahwa semua gemerlapnya yang ia peroleh namun seperti ada yang tidak benar dalam hidupnya. Semua pencapaian yang telah ia peroleh dalam hidupnya terasa ada yang kurang.
So there was a time I was a singer for a couple of years in the Philippines. It was a dream of mine. And I remember very well, I was in Hong Kong. I just finished a gig, a concert in a festival, and I played in front of my favorite singer. I met him and he came to my concert, so I felt very humbled. And I was thinking there must be something is not right in my life. I didn't know what it is, but I thought I'm not upon the truth. Suddenly something made me realize I have a good life and everything, but there's something missing in my life. I know I don't live my life the right way. I could not say what it was. So that was the trigger, and I decided to walk 1,000 kilometers from the border of Spain towards the west coast of Spain, and it was a 1,000 kilometer journey. It took me 30 days. It was a great experience because I started to try to reflect about God. I met a lot of Christians along the way, so I think that was a big event because I was talking to God while walking, and I was asking Him to manifest Himself in my life. I wanted to find Him, and I believe that walking was part of the process.
Ternyata dari perjalanan 1.000 km tersebut ia tidak menemukan apa yang ia harapkan. Dia berusaha untuk mencari lagi apa yang akan menjadi pedoman hidupnya. Ia lebih berpikir keras bagaimana caranya agar hidup dia tidak terasa hampa dan apa yang akan menjadi pedoman dia dalam hidupnya. Namun ada suatu hal yang sangat menggerakkan hatinya saat ia mengunjungi Abu Dhabi.
Sadly, after walking 1,000 kilometers, I really remember very well. So you expect to be a bit more pure and holy, right? So I just arrived in Santiago de Compostela. I attended the ceremony. And there was a Brazilian guy who came towards my way in a bicycle, and he kind of like scared me, and I told him an insult in Brazilian. And he also replied to me something bad. Then I felt so bad because I just walked 1,000 kilometers. I thought I was becoming more holy. So after this event, I realized it's not enough to walk. You need to walk with something that is giving you the guidance to not hurt other people's feelings. The real time I think I really heard about Islam is with 9/11, when actually I started to pay attention to Islam. So the first person that told me about Islam very openly, and the first person I remember, is a taxi driver when I was in Abu Dhabi. I had to wait for a flight to catch to the Philippines. I had 6 hours to kill, and I thought I should not stay in the airport. I'd rather check the landscape and this. I didn't know about Abu Dhabi, so I asked the taxi driver, what can I visit here? And he said, this big white masjid, huge masjid. So I said, let's go. And on the way to this masjid, he started to play the radio, and there was this sound that I really loved, and this music really loved in my ear. And I said, what is this music? It talks to my heart. I told him that. And he stopped the car and he said, brother, this is not music, it's the Quran. And he started to preach me about Islam. He said, you know, I really hope you can become Muslim, you and your family, and save yourself from the hellfire.
Mulai dari situ dia mulai menyukai Al-Quran. Karena ketika mendengar pertama kali dalam sebuah taksi, dia sangat heran. Dia tidak tahu itu musik apa, namun dia sangat menyukainya. Dari sana ia mulai mencari tahu tentang Al-Quran, dan isinya merupakan kalam-kalam dari Allah. Sejak itu ia mulai belajar dan menemukan sedikit demi sedikit kebenaran. Awalnya ia tidak percaya bahwa itu datangnya dari kalam Allah. Namun Al-Quran itu membuktikan sendiri kepadanya. Ia mendapatkan beberapa keajaiban dalam hidupnya.
There are two reasons why I believe that Islam was 100% true. One is just a fact, because the Quran is the word of God, and I realized that. And I never knew that actually a lot of things that has been said in the Quran has been discovered only now, or a few decades ago. I could not believe that. The Quran proved itself to me that it can only be the word of God. It can only come from God and not the Prophet Muhammad. But one is because by experience, I experienced some miracles, so I'm going to share one with you. So I was searching about God and I was praying to God. And as I was making that prayer, as a Christian still, there was some words on YouTube about one ayat about the Quran about the rain. And at the same time I was reading that ayat, it started to rain in front of my window for 10 seconds. Really, literally, but really only in front of my window, not everywhere. I was living on the 30th floor. When I saw that and that ayat, I understood. Allah gave me the answer I wanted, and I started to cry. I was like, I felt so blessed, you know, that Allah cared to show me. No-brainer. That's it. You want an answer? You want rain? Here you go. You want sun? Here you go.
Dia mendapatkan jawaban atas apa yang ia keluhkan selama ini. Keajaiban atas kehendak Allah turun kepadanya. Ia semakin percaya bahwa Al-Quran itu memang benar kalam Allah. Tidak lama dari ia semakin mempelajari tentang Islam, dan ia pun memutuskan dan yakin untuk memeluk agama Islam dan bersyahadat.
I would say the defining moment of my conversion, it is the speech of Yusuf Estes, an American preacher that I had the chance to work with and meet after, that explained to a black brother on YouTube what is the difference between the Bible and the Quran. Why he's saying the Quran is the word of God and not the Bible. And he explained so well that after 30 minutes I took my shahada. When I took my shahada, I felt like $1 billion. I felt like if someone comes to me and say, look, you just became Muslim, right? Yes. I will put 1 billion in your bank account, but you have to say in front of everybody you're not a Muslim. I will tell the people, sorry, I can't. I don't want this billion. I'm richer than that now. The truth is so expensive.
Masya Allah, ketika dia sudah bermualaf, dia sangat bersyukur, dan hidayah yang ia dapatkan itu sangat mahal dan tidak ada bandingannya. Semoga Julien semakin istiqomah dan menjadi hamba yang taat kepada Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Amin ya Allah ya Rabbal Alamin. Sobat Alira TV, jangan lupa like dan subscribe untuk mendapatkan video menarik lainnya dari channel kami. Terima kasih dan sampai jumpa di video berikutnya.